What's up, folks? Welcome back. Another episode here with Growing Everything Green. Today I have another awesome video for you guys today. Well, remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go subscribe to the channel. Go hit that bell for notification. That way you're informed every time I post a new video. Here with Growing Everything Green, we like to do a little bit of everything. And that's exactly what I love showing my audience here. How you guys could accomplish this at your own home, on your own time. And get some premium quality flowers, some premium quality vegetables and fruits and everything throughout the garden. So today we are going to be a little bit more focusing on molasses. That's the whole point of today's video. I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to be explaining a little bit, getting a little bit more technical on the subject. So let's get started. Well, as you guys can see, we do have some awesome pepper plants here up front. We have some serrano peppers right here. Back there we have some tree chili peppers, you guys can see. And back there we have some banana peppers. Man, there's so many amazing things you could grow in your own garden. And why not take advantage of your natural sunlight, which that's the best light that is offered to us by nature. And at the same time, we could get back to our beautiful nature and make our soil thrive. Well, so let's get started on this specific subject. What are the benefits of molasses for tomato plants? Specifically today, you know, we love growing them tomatoes, those premium quality tomatoes in the garden. So let's get right into it. While sometimes used as a sweetener or cooking ingredient, molasses is also used to improve the health and yield of tomatoes. This sticky syrup contains a wealth of nutrients that help to drive plant development and soil health, including carbohydrates. The simple sugars serve as a life-giving energy source to beneficial microbes in the soil. As you feed bacteria and fungi into the soil, it multiplies and helps plants to tap into nutrients like calcium. This mineral plays a crucial role in plants' physiology, contributing to tissue's growth and structural integrity of cell walls. Iron, this essential plant micronutrient, plays a fundamental role in metabolic processes such as DNA synthesis, or respiration, and photosynthesis. Selenium. Selenium helps produce plant stress and activates important antioxidants and enzymes. Also copper. Copper helps plants to create energy and respire, and also plays a role in the breakdown of carbohydrates and proteins, as well as magnesium. Magnesium forms the core of the chlorophyll molecules in the plant's tissue, meaning deficiencies can lead to lack of chlorophyll and stunted growth. That's something we do not want to do. We do not want to stunt the growth in our beautiful plants. Should I use molasses or honey? That's a question I get asked very often. Well, if molasses contains sugars that helps microbes thrive and plants grow, why not use honey instead? You might be asking yourself that. Honey contains plenty of sugars and even works as a rooting stimulant when cloning cuttings. So honey definitely works really good whenever it comes down to cloning or replicating trees, plants, vegetables, just a whole different variety of different things. However, molasses brings more than sugars to the table. Large quantities of essential nutrients makes molasses the superior choice when aiming for massive flowers. You might be asking yourself, how and when do I use molasses in my tomatoes or plant garden? So with above knowledge in mind, so put that in your mind and think about it. How should you go about using molasses when it comes to growing tomatoes or plants in my garden? Well, I recommend using unsulfured blackstrap molasses. This thick and dark version offers a much more concentrated source of sugars that will kick the microbial life in your soil into overdrive. That's something we definitely want to accomplish. We want to give our plants that big boost of energy and all those beautiful microorganisms that are going to thrive off of this beautiful black stuff. You can enhance your soil with molasses quickly and easily. There are two ways to add it to your growing medium, either through water or its dry form. Molasses contains a huge array of crucial minerals needed for plants to survive and thrive. Alongside with massive benefits, it helps to bring the soil to life by feeding beneficial bacteria and fungi. This then enables to tap into even more nutrients already present in your soil. The best part of molasses is it's inexpensive but super effective. For that reason, I highly encourage all my Growing Everything Green family to go try it today. I'm going to be showing you how I like to use molasses in my garden. So let's get started. Another very important factor to consider when feeding molasses, you want to make sure you have a good purification source. You want to make sure if you're using your local water source, you're using at least the inline filter. I love to use Boogie Brew in my system. And this is how I'm going to be able to purify any impurities in my local water source. Another thing, I love using an air pump to aerate my whole system and really get everything moving. And it also helps me really good with moving all the water around and agitating it and helping that new microbiology life we're building in this awesome, delicious tea we're making here today. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications. That way you're informed every time I post a new video. Typically, whenever I brew any tea, I like using about 1 tablespoon of molasses per gallon. So in this case, we're going to be using a 5-gallon bucket. I have been doing this for a little while, so I'm just going to go ahead and start adding it right away. But if you feel a little bit uncertain about it, go ahead and measure every teaspoon out per gallon. If you're brewing in a big 5-gallon bucket like I am. Go ahead and set the water in here. Start adding some molasses to our beautiful tea. Now that we have everything incorporated in here, get that pump going. I'm gonna recommend you guys, if you choose to use this process, go ahead and brew this for about 24 hours just to get everything going and full of life. For this in particular molasses tea that I'm making here today, I'm gonna be using a 1/4 cup of kelp meal. I love using down to earth brands, and that's exactly what I have here today. Got some kelp meal by Down to Earth. If you haven't tried this brand, I highly encourage you to go check it out. Well folks, that's pretty much it here with Growing Everything Green. Here's another awesome tea so you guys can take advantage for your garden and maximize all your productivity to its fullest potential. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.